right, we're live. We're live. Recording this game for posterity. I'm here joined in the booth, as you all know, by the man himself, AC. AC.
AC or AJ, as they call me.
Yeah, AJ Johnson.
Third and long footballs. Here
sure.
with the commissioner kit for the Dogfish Head World Championship.
Yeah, outstanding game played by most of the guys. You know, they knew exactly what it was they wanted to do. You know, a lot of people haven't played toe pro football. What do you find so unique about it?
The most unique thing about the toe pro football is the skill set that is needed because of the realism of football. And what I mean is the realism of comparison to NFL rules, college rules, and whatnot. It's just it levels the playing field, and that should be obvious because I made the Final Four, and I don't think I've won 3 games in 25 years. So it leveled the playing field, and it just was. It's a fun set of rules.
All right, outstanding. We're going to soon get started here on the World Championship, the kickoff. Jimbo Dunagan has taken his Stanford Cardinals onto the championship, and Jim the Hulk Davis. What team is he playing for?
So we've got Jimbo with the Stanford Cardinals, and we've got Hulk Davis with the Jacksonville Jaguars, and we are ready for the kickoff. Stanford is kicking off right to left to the Jacksonville Jaguars. I think we're waiting for Hulk to get situated over here, and we should be set to go with Jimbo kicking off. And that's another thing. Toe Pro has added kicking back to the game. That is something that I've always enjoyed. It should be a part of the game. So we've got kickoffs, punts, field goals, and not just non-contested, but actually contested. We've got a kickoff, and it looks like the ball has landed in the end zone.
So it looks like it's going to be a touchback.
And yes, we have a touchback here. Great kick by Jimbo. The ball landed on the field through the end zone. That is considered a touchback in toe pro football. I love it.
All right, so now here we're lining up what looks like it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
We're playing 8 plays per quarter. On kickoffs, if the ball is not returned, or any punt kickoff, that does not count as a play.
So in instance, any particular situation that would start a clock, that's when you count a play. So if there was no return, well, obviously there's no clock that ran off, so you wouldn't count a play for it.
So it looks like Hulk Davis is going back to his power offense. 3 backs. Jimbo is really trying to protect the outside, but I can tell you right now, Hulk is very, very strong at the middle. All right, we've got the running back.
Gain of 6 on that particular play. So we may have ourselves 2nd down and 4.
So it looks like there was, 2nd down and 4 here, 6-yard gain.
I think that for the most part, you know, he's starting to test him out. If it's going to on his defensive line, he's going to line up thin. We all know how Hulk plays. If he decides he's going to try to stay, 2 tackles on that front, that Jimbo is going to line up and go right at him.
Right. Jimbo was giving up a lot in the middle here. I think he's really trying to figure him out, just feel him out, see how strong he really is. Hulk will test you, and if you can't stop it, trust me, he's going to keep coming at you. All right, Hulk is set. Jimbo is making his final adjustments. Very, very interesting defense for Jimbo. We've got a 2-man front. It's almost like a 2-4. All right, 2 adjustments, and he's giving it to the up back. Player has fallen down, but it's considered a tackle. He did hit the fallen player. That is considered a tackle. The bases did touch. Short game, but it is a first down for the Jacksonville Jaguars at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, these guys look like, Jimbo is starting to come out with his, stacked stuff along the front. And, the thing that's very unique about it is that you have the full base width spacing, but he's simply taking those steps to the next level, being able to produce what is going to be some outstanding key blocks that allow him to be able to get to the next level.
Now, immediately, we can see Jimbo has changed his defense. He's now going with more of a 3 front. It's almost like a 3-3-5 that we're probably looking at here. And Hulk is staying with that power offensive run. Let's see how this plays out. He's got a couple adjustments on the line and wide receiver. No adjustments for the defense, and he's calling it to his fullback.
Oh, good stuff on that one. It looks like the defensive end on the left-hand side broke through. And that's one of the things with regard to that full base width spacing, that's the equalizing factor. You'll be able to find those weaknesses. I think that right now, while he's playing him head up, one of the good things that you can do with regard to your defensive line is start to slam. Slam to one side, take something away from him, make him change the play up. If you leave it just to key blocks, he's going to get you all day long. Right,
and I think Jimbo has realized that 3-man front now is where he needs to, change his scheme, because he definitely was able to handle Hulk's power up the middle.
Yeah, I think so too.
So that was no gain on that play. So we got 2nd and 10 for the Jacksonville Jaguars. And here it is again. Jimbo knows now that Hulk is probably not going to pass.
Right, and
so
now he's going 4 front.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was just. Yeah, now we've got like a 4-3 tight. Okay, now he's moving a couple guys back. All right, let's see what we got here. 2 adjustments, 2 pivots. All right, who was he going? It looks like he probably went to the inside man because that was the only running back. Oh.
Oh, it looks like we got a jam up in the middle.
It looks like we actually got a touchdown.
Wow.
So unfortunately, we did not see which receiver he pointed to. He called out the number. That was a touchdown. That was a very, very good run by Hulk Davis. Wow.
Jimbo starts it off, or Hulk is starting to, make his way. He got to start slamming here in just a little bit.
Right. That was a drive, all rush plays, no passes. I think we might see something a little different with Jimbo. Jimbo is very, very balanced. He might try to fill you out in the middle, but Jimbo has some great receivers.
All right, so now we're lining up for the extra point.
And I believe actually Hulk is going for 2.
Oh, it sure is. Boy, he's lined up at the 2, so he's not thinking, he's just flat out going for it.
Yeah, he went for 2 against me in the final 4. Almost stopped him. So I'm pretty sure like I said, as long as Hulk can power you up the middle, he's not going to stop. He's going to keep coming at you. All right, he's already pointed out the runner. You got to push. Jimbo was fighting.
No good on that.
Wow. Jimbo held up.
Right, so it's one thing now that he's finally probably seeing the light with regard to what's necessary in order to be able to push back. So
just want to make sure we get a confirmation that was not any good. If that's the fact, we got a score of 6-0. So now we are preparing for the changeover in teams possession. Hulk will be kicking off to Jimbo. Yeah, we confirmed the extra point was no good. 6-0. Hulk Davis. All right, let's see what Jimbo can pull off here. And again, this Dogfish Head World Championship is the first of many to come featuring Toe Pro football. If you haven't played it, find a friend, download the rule book, test it out. And I guarantee you next year, this is going to be probably one of the biggest events that we've had around for electric football. Having a very good sponsor is something that, you know, the hobby needs. And I can honestly say, Kit, this has been a great weekend.
Thank you so much. It was really outstanding to be able to come and assemble a lot of guys. What can I say? Sam Calagione has been outstanding with us, for us, and we hope that with the 3-year commitment as it stands right now, that we'll certainly be able to provide a lot of action gameplay for the guys and have a method of gameplay that features football in and of itself. So we are very much happy to be a part of it.
Absolutely, absolutely. And another great, exciting time this weekend as we get prepared for this kickoff is to have, the family of Norman Sass here, the inventor of electric football.
Yeah.
That was exciting to meet, the grandsons, the son-in-law.
Yeah,
Great stories.
Yeah, to actually have the grandson of the inventor of the game and to be able to meet him and talk to him about what it is that his grandfather laid out as a vision for how the game should be played. We really want to offer that this is something that's outstanding.
So it looks like we got a kickoff here, and it is a touchback.
Okay, so with that particular touchback, now they're going to go to just 1st and 10, I guess at the 25-yard line, just like football.
Yep, 1st and 10, 25. Hulk Davis knew that Christian McCaffrey was back there probably ready to run 100-yard kickoff.
He's going to take it to the yard.
Exactly. Christian McCaffrey had a day yesterday, so Hulk knows. He knows better.
Right.
All right.
I think that any time that you have a person who's capable of passing, Jimbo is one of those coaches who played it, happened to play it, test it out, and found that, passing with no base tilt, which is one of the things that's featured in Toe Pro football, is not as difficult as it seems to be.
Right. With any rule set in electric football, you got to get out there and practice. You think about any sport, any activity, you just don't get out there and become a master of it. You've got to get out there, test it out, practice. And I guarantee we'll see a few passes from Jimbo in this series. All right, so it looks like Jimbo is going with the 2-back set. Hulk Davis has a very good outside defensive coverage. His outside linebackers are powerful and they're fast. All right, here we go. Jimbo gets his 2 pivots. And he's calling running back right off the rip. And it looks like the defensive line held strong. Looks like we probably have a loss of 1 yard on the play. Again, these guys like to feel each other's power out first before they start opening up the offense.
Yeah, I think that's because the offensive line is just simply doing feeling out, seeing exactly where it is that they'll make their initial push into each other in future plays. As Jimbo starts to spread that offense out, I think he does want to probe right now just where he stands on that front. He is leaving a lot to be desired for potential wheel routes, but hey, this is the way it is that, you find out what the tendencies are of the coach from the defensive side.
So just to give you an idea of what's going on here, guys, the offense has 40 seconds to set up, and that is also to call pass, run, make their adjustments, call out their intended receiver. Jimbo and Hawk, they usually set up within 30 seconds, maybe even faster. And then the defense cannot adjust to these pivots right here.
Right, they react after the snap, and that's one of the things that's different about toe pro football, and it allows the play to continue on very quickly. It looked like he's called out an outside receiver for a pass play. Probably slipping that gap, but he did.
Uh-oh. He is rolled all the way out, and there are no defenders on that end. Wow. It looks like he's calling a scramble.
No, I think he's going to go just with a simple run.
Oh, just a run.
Right, he's just going to take it
Wow.
as he is right
Nope,
now.
nope. He's going to scramble. He's going to scramble. I see the yep, the triple threat quarterback's coming in.
Right.
Wow.
Triple threat quarterback is going to run down that left side.
This could be
Right.
a big play. Oh, wow. I told you guys Hulk Davis has some speed.
Big tackle on that particular play, come up on the outside. And that's one of the things with regard to that ability to make that adjustment,
Right. And that's one of the things, guys, that, a lot of people were not, they're not familiar with. When you are trying to scramble, you need to switch out to your triple threat quarterback. You are not able to, unless you just want to carry a run, you can continue with your quarterback on a scramble, on a run. But a scramble, you have to switch out your triple threat quarterback. Wow, that was a nice play,
that was
defensive
a very
play.
quick reaction on that.
So it looks like we got third down and about 12. And the Hulk is just playing heads up. He's pressing those receivers. Now, even though he's pressing, Jimbo can actually angle or pivot his receivers out of that press, and that's what he's doing right now. And it looks like he is going to pass again. He's got his intended receiver as the outside receiver. Oh, and he's wide open. He bounced off of that press, went down the sideline, and Hulk has 5 seconds to make his adjustments and angles. All right, let's see if he can hit this pass. Incomplete. And that is the pressures of championship tournament football. You just get nervous. Because Jimbo is actually a very, very talented passer, even with the no-till.
Yeah, I thought that when I managed to play him, he kind of got accustomed to it. That particular quarterback he designed for himself. I think because it was his first pass, just didn't gauge it, properly. And looks like he's going to probably come back at it again, simply because he knows exactly where it is, that he can mark it and throw to.
So it looks like we're probably going to have a punt here. Uh-oh, I don't think so. I don't think we're going to have a punt here. He has his quarterback still on the field. Wow. I mean, with 8 plays, it's pretty much all or nothing. You give Hulk the ball back, that could prove to be dangerous. All right.
He's identified the leading receiver. It's going to be the slot receiver that he selected on the pass play.
Another rollout, and he's got another receiver open.
He got the slot receiver open. This time on the rollout. This is that reaction after the snap that we talked about.
full base length movement on your reaction. So he was able to put a defender in the way of in the path of the throw. Let's see if Jimbo can get it over his head. This is a critical fourth down play. Oh, and he tags it. And
that is the receiver that he designated.
Yes,
so he gets the turn and burn. This could be off to the races.
Oh, wow. Let's hope he's got a little bit of speed. He has to get to the 35-yard line for the first down. And we do know how fast Hulk is. He's got it. He's got it. That is a great first down play for, wow. Nice fourth down conversion.
Big first down conversion right there.
I have to admit, I was a little shocked that he went for that deep into the territory like that. But
actually, what he did was he kind of did that crossing pattern that they had and forced that left side to say, hey, if you're going to come straight at me, I'm going to have two guys coming. And one of them is going to break free. The only question is, will it be the receiver that I called or will it be the one that I didn't call?
Right.
Because he picked the slot receiver and that deflection off of him got him into the open area.
Yep.
There was no coverage behind him. And that's what happens when you play that press with no cover.
Yeah, that was a straight cover one. He broke through the press. Oh, wait a minute. What do we have here? Oh, it's the switch of the half. Okay.
All right, yeah. So now we're at the second quarter.
So we're in the second. I was saying, second quarter. Second quarter. I'm sorry. So that last play of the first quarter was a huge game for Stanford. Pretty sure Jimbo is taking a side release, and here we go. Jim Davis is still in that cover one defense. He say, hey, you know what? Let's see what you got. All right, looks like we got that cross again.
Oh, they're going with Mississippi Valley. They're going with the in and out. The in and out back receiver on the fly route, on the go.
Nice rollout. Did he get the sack? They're looking. They're trying to look. Don't bump the board. Don't bump the board. Right, they've called in the eyes. It is officially a sack.
Sack on the play.
It is a sack on the play. Wow. Now I did have a question, Kid.
Yes.
Because the defense on the pass gets to move, react and move one base length, could he have moved his defender to make an automatic tackle on the quarterback, or is it just the defensive backs?
It's just the guys who are on the defensive side.
The defensive side, got you.
On the offensive side, unblocked players pivot.
Yes, okay,
Right.
Okay.
So it's on their side.
Right. Wow, nice sack by Hulk Davis and the Jacksonville Jaguars. We've got second down and long. All right, looks like he's running again that single back, 2x2. He's probably going to try to do that cross again. X pattern. Hulk Davis is still in that cover one defense. All right, pivot one, pivot two.
Take the wheel route and call him the slot receiver again. He got him open. Now let's see if he can get to him and then use the turn and burn. Here's the safeties recovering. There you go, got that.
Now he did move though. I think he wasn't aware that he can't do that on the offensive side. And again, these are new rules for some of the coaches, and they're just really trying to get used to it. It looks like they're. Yep, that's a complete pass. He's making another adjustment.
that was the receiver he targeted.
Yes. So now he can turn and burn.
He gets the advancement.
So completed pass, but Jim's safety is right there to make the tackle, and he does. All right, we have a 3rd and long. Speaking of 3rd and long,
this game is brought to you by Tudor Games and Tudor Games products.
That's right.
From bases to teams and everything in between, get the bases and the teams that you want for the kid in you that's going to play. And by 3rd and long precision footballs, the footballs that the pros play by.
all right, 3rd down.
Excuse me, sir.
All right, what is Jimbo going to do? Is he going to stick with his wide open offense? All right, he's set. Shotgun formation. Now, it looks like Hawk is in the cover 1, but he actually has some defensive backs that will be dropping back. And he's got 2 pivots. Actually, it's like he's got
Receiver fell down.
so it is 4th down. We don't know is Jimbo going to kick a field goal or will he go for it again? This is going to be a very, very interesting call. The score is 6-0. We don't have the number of plays left in the quarter or the half. We'll get that for you as soon as we can. 4th down. Sorry, we've got a little obstruction here. We'll be able to get you squared away here shortly. It looks like Jimbo is probably going for it. All right, let's get this camera here. Actually, looks like we've got a field goal going here, which is smart because Jimbo will get the ball. All right, here we go. No good. The ball was short and left. Ouch. All right. It is now a turnover on downs.
Yeah, that missed field goal allows him to now be able to probably take out the rest of the half.
Wow. 6-0. Hawks Jaguars lead Jimbo's Cardinals. And while we're waiting for this change on possession, I highly, highly recommend that you check out what Toe Pro Football has to offer. Kit and I believe we met maybe 5-6 years ago. He presented Toe Pro in its infancy to me and a few people, and we just started playing around with it. And the result of years and years of discussing rules, discussing strategy, has now resulted in the first World Championships featuring Toe Pro Football.
Yeah, and as you can see, I think that between you being a tester of the gameplay, and allowing other guys to be able to observe it was very helpful to its development. And I think that, between yourself and Eric, who served as testers of it, really found that it was a valid way in which to play. And then we later discovered that is exactly how it is Norman Sass had the game in the first place. So I'm very much appreciative of that, thankful for everything that pertained to you guys, finalizing it. Areas of concern that we have with regard to defensive reaction, you were very much instrumental in that. And so when we put all of that together, it just was the right blend, and I thank you so much.
No problem, sir. For those of you who do not know, Eric Johnson is my son, and when ToPro was around, I believe Eric was only in the 6th grade. He's now a junior in high school, and he still plays, by ToPro rules. He just prefers it. All right, we've got 1st and 10 for the Jaguars. Looks like we're on the 32-yard line, 33-yard line. It looks like Jim Davis is going to try to open it up a little bit here. Split set.
See, now he's running what is the option play, but it's going to call pass. No, he can't. Oh, he's going to take the handoff run right from the rip.
Whoa. Got turned back around. And it looks like he did not go out of bounds. Get tackled, ran out of bounds. Wow, and we've got a few plays left in the half, and he might be able to get a field goal out of this.
I think so.
And that's really what he was just trying to do, is really just get in the field goal range. Because Jimbo gets the ball back at half. Is that correct, if I'm not mistaken?
Yes, he did defer the
kickoff. So Hulk was just really trying to get in, because now if he can extend this to 9, now we've got a 2-score game.
You want to be like Dad? Here, beat me. Let me take a look. You want to be me? Take mine.
We've got Smokestack here and and Corey going at it as always.
National.
Corey National Johnson.
Always going back and forth with each other.
All right, 1st and 10 here for the Jacksonville Jaguars. 3-back. He's gone back to the 3-back power set. Double tight. If Jimbo could just hold on, not have him score here, getting the ball back, he still might be able to make this a game. 2 pivots by Jacksonville.
Making the key block right on the 2-hole. Comes around, makes the tackle.
I believe it was that middle back here that's running into the back of the defender. Looks like we've got another 1st down here.
1st and down, 2 plays left.
Is that a 1st and goal? Yep, 1st and goal. 2 plays left. So Hulk Davis is going to try to score here, and if he doesn't, I'm pretty sure he'll kick that field goal. Wow. It's not really explosive. Not really explosive, but just controlling of the game. Controlling the defensive line with his powerful offensive line. And sometimes that's all you need. You just need to be explosive. You need to have control of the game. You need to know how your players are going to block, how they're going to react, and run off of blockers or peel off blockers. I mean, Jimbo's a bend-no-break defense, but right now he's got to figure something out, or this game is going to get out of hand. Even with just 8 plays, 2 scores is a lot to make up. All right, looks like they had to make an adjustment. He was not in the center of the field. Again, we've got double tight. 3-back set. And this is just all about power here. All about power. Can Jimbo hold off on this 2nd and goal? All right, here we go. Pivot 1. Pivot 2. The middle back. And he's tackled. This is the last play of the half. Jim Davis is going to set up for his field goal. Can the Hawk go up by 2 scores on Jimbo's Stanford Cardinals? And if you missed it, Jimbo missed a field goal that would have made the game 6-3. So this could be critical. He gets the ball back at half, but if he does not score, that's definitely be a tall task to make up 2 scores if you don't score and you get the ball back to Hawk. All right, here we go. Lining up for the field goal. It's going to be 1/1000.
Then 5 seconds to kick.
All right, on 1,000. We may be a little obstructed here. And the field goal is good.
All right, so that's going into halftime.
9-0 at the half. All right, are we going to take a break here, Kit, and come back, or?
Yeah, we're going to just take a small break.
All right.
We'll be right back down here, Dogfish Head Championship.
All right, we'll be right back.
We're back. You have Kit Kinchin here, the commissioner as well as the lead broadcaster, kicking off for what will be the third quarter of action. And we'll soon get our lead commentator back in the booth. Thank you guys so much. So that was my brief history into broadcasting. Thank you all so much. And here is A.J. Johnson.
All right, guys, we are back. We've got Hawk getting ready to kick off to Jimbo. Start of the second half.
Yeah, I think this particular half here, I think you may.
Okay, everybody, quick drawing. Ready?
They're going to have a drawing here before the
Right.
second half.
Let's hope I win.
Yeah.
5, 2, 6, 0, 747.
Once
All right,
again,
so much for that. Yeah.
once again,
Just like the jetliner.
Doug avoids me.
Anyone? Handle.
Oh, man. Somebody who just acquired a large field, now he's acquired some more goodies.
All right, they're ready to get going. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. We are now out of our TV timeout. Oh, we had a little technical mishap here. Hulk didn't kick from the center of the field. There we go. You can't tilt, you can't tilt. All right. It is a touchback. So it is 1st and 10 for Stanford at the 25-yard line. We will see if Jimbo is coming out with a different scheme or if he's going to stick to what he's been doing. I mean, his passing is probably the strength of his game right now, but the Hulk speed has been right there. Again, welcome to the Dogfish Head Championships. We are now watching Jim Hulk Davis and his Jacksonville Jaguars versus Jimbo Dunagan, his Stanford Cardinals, in the final game of the weekend. All right, looks like Jimbo is going back to the pass. Shotgun, double tight, too wide. And Hulk is back to his cover 1D. He's going to press you. And he's going to leave that safety open. All right. Here we go. Makes his pivot. Pivot 1, pivot 2. He's in shotgun. He's calling out his primary receiver. Adjustments made by Hulk. Yeah, he cannot make it a full base advance if he's on the offensive side of the ball. Only the defensive side. Jimbo clearly has a couple of receivers open here. All right, let's see if he can hit it again. Oh, he's going short here. He's going short. Incomplete pass. Incomplete pass. Wow. Sometimes those shorter passes are a little harder with no tilt because you've got to get the ball at the right angle. All right, second down and 10. And it looks like Jimbo is doing a search for his football. We've got the commissioner, Kit Kitchen. He's heading over to the field to kind of tighten up the rules a little bit here. We want to make sure that all coaches are in compliance of Topro rules. All right, Jimbo again is in shotgun. The quarterback has to be within 10 yards from the line of scrimmage. Earlier, he was about 15 yards back, so Kid had to go in and help him kind of get acclimated to that particular rule. Okay, second down. He's angling his blockers. Pivot 1, pivot 2. Oh, you know what? He can't do the center. There we go. Pivot 1, pivot 2. Defense cannot react. He's calling out his primary receiver. And he's open again. But again, because Jim is playing a drop back zone.
Yeah, it does play that.
He's got a drop back zone. He is able.
That's how you caught him on the wheel.
Yeah, got him on the wheel route. But the defense is right there. All right, let's see if he can make the pass. Now, if he completes this pass, because that's his primary receiver, he can make the adjustment. Oh, incomplete. Wow. I think Jimbo's getting a little frustrated here. He knows he's a much better passer. It's third down and long. Will he use this third down to pass, run? He's gone away from a more balanced offense. Okay, based on the setup, he is going to pass again. He has a quarterback in the shotgun. He's running a 2-by-2. And Hulk is not afraid to pressure at all. Look at that, 11 men on the line of scrimmage. He's probably got about 2 or 3 dropping back in the zone. All right, his 2 pivots. Pass. Whoa. It looks like the running back may have gone too far outside. He's looking for options to play, to pass. Jim is making his adjustments. All right, we've got a pass here by Jimbo coming up. It looks like there was an incomplete pass. 4th down. Wow. Jim has a very, very stingy defense. If you haven't had an opportunity to play Hulk, just in general, whether it be a league, TOC, he's stingy. Very, very stingy. Very, very strong, and his defense plays just all out. And it looks like Jimbo is saying, hey, this is the championship. I'm going for it. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me giving it my all. I like that, Jimbo. I like that. He already converted 1 4th down. Let's see what he can do here. Once again, we're back to that 2x2 single back. Hulk got his cover 1, no safety defense. Critical play right here. He's already down by 2 scores. And he has a receiver wide open. Wow. Wide open. Will Jimbo. This is going to be critical right here. This is going to be critical. Here we go. Oh, interception. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well, yeah. That might as well have been a punt. Wow. Just a little too high. Yeah. Woo. Wow. Wow. Interception. Wow. And when you're talking about a clear interception, I mean, he hit him right over the receiver's head, right into the defensive back. Wow. All right, so we've got a change of possession. Jim Hulk Davis is already up by 2 scores. And now he has the ball in Stanford Cardinal territory. And how many plays do we have left in the third quarter? 4 plays left in the third. Jimbo has to get either a 3 and out or a 4 and out right now. That's the only opportunity that he has with being down 2 scores. I see the stands are starting to fill up. A lot of spectators here trying to witness the very first Dogfish Head World Championships presented by Tudor Games, featuring Toe Pro football. And using the official 3rd and long precision footballs. All right, we got 1st and 10. It's like Jim Davis is going back to his power offense back. Hulk. I'm not sure what Jimbo was doing here. He's giving up a lot in the middle, unless he's just waiting for them to set up and then he's going to adjust. He does have 10 seconds. He does have 10 seconds. All right, yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, there's no way in the world he should be giving up that much to Jim. But again, he's not really protecting the middle too much. So let's see how this works out. I don't know if I like this defense by Jimbo. I'm going to have a talk with him on our 15-hour drive home. All right, the 2 pivots. Looks like we've got a short run. 2nd down. I think Hulk probably is going to try to slow play this game. I wouldn't say 9-0 is a comfortable lead, But in electric football, playing 8 plays a quarter, it's comfortable enough, especially if you have control of the ball and you can take these plays right into the fourth quarter. I think Jim is just allowing the offensive line to kind of fire out, and maybe his plays, and I can't really see from here, but it looks like probably his players are actually playing the gaps versus being head up. All right, here we go. Second down. He's got his 2 pivots. We've got a handoff here, direct handoff. And he's tackled right up the middle. Short gain. Third down. When you get an opportunity, head on over to the Dogfish Head website. You can do a search in your city by area code and see if there's any of their specialty beers in your area. I've had a few and they are quite the experience when it comes to IPAs and just the beers that they create, based off of some of their fans, who put in recommendations. A lot of history with Dogfish and electric football. I'm definitely going to learn more myself. All right, here we go. Third down is short. Third down is short. All right, we've got some more rules clarification. Jimbo needs to stop here. If he can get him stopped, either Hulk will go for a field goal, or he might even go for it. All right, made his pivot. I see Hulk reaching for his passing quarterback. Wow. The Hulk is going to pass. This is going to be very, very interesting. Rolling out. All right, Hulk has 2 receivers in the vicinity. Jimbo's making his adjustments. Who will Hulk go for? I thought maybe Hulk would scramble, but Jimbo definitely has a defender there to stop that first down. Here we go. Hulk is passing. Oh, that's right. It looks like Hulk is actually scrambling. That's why Jimbo was able to make another adjustment. Ooh, he didn't get far. He chose to scramble versus pass. Defenders converge. We are looking at a 4th down. Nice stop by Jimbo. They're setting up the field goal. I know Hulk struggled with longer distance field goals earlier today during practice. I think the Dallas Cowboy kicker was practicing and then he told him to just get off the field, if I'm not mistaken. All right, we're looking right now at about, let's see, maybe a 60, close to a 60-yard field goal. Wow. Wow, this is going to be very, very interesting. Going up 12-0. If he makes this, I'm going to pretty much say the game is a wrap. Hulk has his kicker. Trying to get the ball situated on here a little bit. We got a little wind coming in here too. Uh-oh, this might play a little factor in the ball. Off to the right. Wide right, wide right. I mean, there's a nice little draft breeze coming in here. That could have played a little effect on the ball. But then again, trying to make a 60-yard field goal is not that easy with the Saturn ball or one of the Toe Pro kickers. You know, these kickers kick to scale. They kick to scale. So it looks like we are now starting the fourth quarter. And we're getting ready to set this up. This is pretty exciting, pretty exciting. We knew it was going to be a tough game, tight game, but yeah, we've got to see if Jimbo can make something happen here. All right, start of the fourth quarter. We've got a little change. Want to hear a little timeout. Again, you are watching the Dogfish Head World Championships of Electric Football, brought to you by Tudor Games, featuring Toe Pro rules by our Commissioner Kit, and they are using the official third and long precision football. I appreciate everyone's support. And I'm glad to be a part of this World Championship. This is an intense game. If you were able to see the coaches' faces, they're really into it. These guys are good friends, known each other for over 20 years. All right, here we go. First and 10, he's made his two angles. Looks like he's gonna pass. Wow. His receivers have fallen down. He is able to pick them up. The defense can pick up their players as well. Making his adjustments. Here we go, Jimbo. Jimbo needs a quick score, possibly an onside kick to get back in this game. All right, here we go. Wow. Another incomplete pass. Another incomplete pass. Jimbo needs to definitely. He needs to definitely make sure that. Wow. All right, we got a split set. That's an indication of a pass play or potential quarterback run and scramble. We are officially in the fourth quarter. Jim Hulk Davis is up 9-0. He's got his primary receiver. His receiver just got mauled out there. Whoa. Whoa, he just got mauled. All right. Setting players up. He's going to go for that receiver. If he hits him, he can angle him in. Jimbo threw an interception earlier. All right, let's see. The defender right there, he's able to make an advancement. But hitting that receiver could be very crucial. Looks like Jimbo is going for inside receiver. All right, he's going to the inside guy. That's completed, but he's right there, complete in the backfield. Can he get away? This Jaguar defense is all over the place, all over, and that is a loss. Wow, Jimbo didn't really have many options. He felt like he needed to get something off. He is definitely not doing any punting on this drive. He has to go for it. Jimbo needs a big play right here. Without scoring on this in the next two plays, he's not going to have a lot of time. Giving Hulk the ball back with 4 plays left, pretty much all he had to do was just run 4 runs, and he's going to run the game out. This is an indication that shows that power is pretty key to go along with strength, and that's what Hulk Davis's defense is a combination of power and speed. All right, we've got drop back. He's got a receiver. He doesn't have many options here. Let's see where he's going. All right, looks like he's going to that top receiver, the one that he can angle. Hulk is giving him that countdown. Is that an interception? Okay. Wasn't an interception. Fourth down. This could be the game right here. This could be the game right here. If you want to be able to compete in electric football, you need to know your team, practice with your team, because when you show up, you're going to face some challenging coaches and some coaches that have been playing for 40 years, some even more. Here we go, fourth down. This is for all the marbles. If he can't compete this pass right here, it's game time. All right, he makes an adjustment. Quarterback's going to roll out. All right, there was a question of the rule. The quarterback cannot go forward into the line first as his initial move. So he had to turn his quarterback around. All right, he's got his two angles. His receiver fell down, but he can set him up. If he hits this receiver, that is a first. Oh, no, it's not a first down. That's going to be short. Wow. I think the only thing that Jimbo can do is scramble. That is about the only thing he can do. Is he going to put his scramble quarterback in? Wow. Let's see what he's going to do here. Because he cannot advance that receiver that fell over. That was not a intended or designated receiver. You have to call that player out. Yes, and it looks like he is about to do his quarterback scramble. All right, here we go. He needs to pick up this first down. The first down is at the 40-yard line. And that's the Jaguar 40-yard line. So he's got a ways to go. Probably about 34 yards to pick up this first down based on the drop back. We all know Hulk got a fast defense. Here we go. Sacked. He is sacked. Wow. I told you. Hulk has power and speed. Power and speed. I think right now, Hulk is going to just take a knee. This is his good friend. I don't think he wants to run the score up on him too much. I think maybe Kid is making him do a couple of more plays. Hulk took it easy on me. They're setting up. It's possible that this could be it. I think they're just doing the ceremonial take a knee because there's no way that Jimbo can come back. Wow. Wasn't as explosive as we thought it would be from the Stanford Cardinals side, I mean, he had some good plays and some wide open receivers. It just was not his day passing today. And Jimbo had a great run. I mean, he was very, very dominant over the weekend, yesterday during pool play. Looks like this might be victory formation. Victory formation. And that is the ball game, guys. I see a hand shaking. I didn't see the player take a knee, you know. But yeah, these are just friends. There's no reason to run the score up. They're having a good time. I think he's gonna take one more knee here. Hope that's not a fight on the field. Players getting a little upset. Okay, no, they're just moving them around. And he takes another knee. That is the game officially. That is the end of the Dogfish Head World Championships. Jim Hawk Davis's Jacksonville Jaguars defeat Jimbo Dunagan's Stanford Cardinals 9-0. All right, thank you for watching, tuning in. And until next year, play Toe Pro football.